Hey, how's it going everyone? Justin again, as always. Thanks for watching my channel. Welcome back. Getting closer to Black Friday, getting even closer to Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys have some extended time off. I know that our boss was kind enough to give us some extended time off. So coming up this next week, I'll get Thursday through Sunday off and I will be able to enjoy a little staycation at the house with the family, get a kickback, and just see what unfolds as far as two deals at the local Home Depot. But we are gonna focus today specifically on the Husky tool lineup because Husky tools, they are pretty good. For mechanics, for DIYs, for anyone in construction that needs a quick little wrench or a socket, they have ratchet wrenches, they have jumbo wrenches, they got mechanic sets. I think their mechanic set sizing chart is a little skewed. I think they could have done better as far as some of the sizing, but we're gonna go ahead and jump right on into the video. We're gonna talk about some of the deals they have going on today. I know we just did a video at Home Depot a little while back talking about Black Friday and sales events. We kind of covered a large amount of sales that they had going on, but these sales have been changing from week to week, okay? And the reason why they're doing that is to minimize the amount of people coming in on one specific day. That's right. So because of the pandemic, this whole entire month has pretty much been a Black Friday sales event, holiday sales event, every single week, week in and week out, new deals every single day or every single weekend, just going from week to week. So we're gonna focus today specifically on Husky. I'm gonna lay it down, see what they got going on. All right, kicking it off with number one. How about this 4-piece ratchet strap? So in my career and in my profession as a mechanic, I use ratchet straps all the time. Most of the ratchet straps that we get are anywhere between 500 and 700 pounds as far as its actual tensile strength is concerned. And I use them on a transmission jack when I'm lowering transmissions down and out of a vehicle. So these straps for $9.99, they will hold up to 500 pounds and they give you a bonus bag to put them in. So if you don't want them just tossed all over the inside of the truck, they're giving you a little bag to toss in there. Not bad for 10 bucks. Okay, this is gonna be like part of the examples of things to watch after. Now, if you go down the main aisle, right, there's this 4-piece plier set, $24.97. That's the full retail price. A lot of these retail prices, to include the screwdriver set for 30 bucks that you're gonna see in the regular aisle, isn't gonna be priced the same as the ones they have up front for their holiday specials and the Black Friday specials, okay? So you need to go up to the front and look there. Don't go down the main aisle because you're gonna miss a lot of deals. 11-piece mechanic impact socket set in deep. Didn't see the shallow, would have liked to have seen some shallow side by side with the deeps. Just saw the deeps in SAE and metric, but if your deeps are lacking, you got an excuse to pick some up for 30 bucks. Just gonna touch on it real quick, 25 bucks for a 37-piece bit set with Allen, Torx, Tamper Torx, etc. I think it's a great deal. 3/8 drive goes up to T55. That's kind of what some of us are looking for in the shallows. Look, I think for 25 bucks, it's a hell of a deal. Just gonna touch on that because I think we covered it last time. 20 bucks, again, something else we're just gonna briefly talk about here, but how about their combination wrench set with stubbies for 20 bucks or 1988? Thought that was a really good mechanic deal. Same thing goes with their extensions, universal joints, and adapters and step downs. 25 bucks, you get a 19-piece set. So if you're missing any, if some broke, whatever the case may be, you can't beat the price for 25 bucks, I don't think. And I think the quality is there. I think you're gonna be quite satisfied. Believe me, one of my most dissatisfied products that I've picked up from Harbor Freight was the step up, step down adapters. Just powder. They just turn to powder. They're just not worth it. I've seen these, I've used these work. I think you'll be satisfied at 25 bucks. Cordless Ratchet. So there's still cordless ratchet talk going on. What am I gonna try out? Is it gonna be the Craftsman? Am I gonna go blue and go cobalt? Am I gonna go with the Earthquake XT? And then here was another option here today. $60 for a Husky 3/8 drive cordless ratchet. I think it was like 230 RPM is what it's saying. Not really sure what the breakaway torque is on this, but for 60 bucks with battery, charger, all that other stuff, maybe it's worth a shot. Maybe it's worth a shot. We're still looking. We're still price shopping, okay? And for those of you that don't have a torque wrench, for 50 bucks, these torque wrenches are usually close to 80 to 100 bucks a piece in the Husky lineup for 1/2 inch and 3/8 drive click style. I know it's a fixed head design, but there are gonna be situations that you wish you had a fixed head over a flex head or tech angle torque wrench. I like the click style myself. I do have a Snap-on that has the tech angle vibrating feature, does degree angles. I bought it specifically for it to do degree angles, so I can take all the guesswork out of it. But if you just want something to torque something down, I'm still rocking a little 1/4 inch-pound Husky torque wrench, and it just holds up great. And the 3/8 click style torque wrench I started out with was holding up great for a couple years before I gave it away and decided to buy a Matco and then the Snap-on. But if you need a torque wrench, 50 bucks, not bad. I know it's fixed head design. Maybe you guys out there be like, hey, there's a better product, try Tecton, etc. 270 piece mechanic set. Let's go ahead and just do a little silent film action and see what pieces comes with this kit. $270 piece mechanic set, 48 bits. So don't you mean 202 piece or 210 piece? I mean, there was so many little gimmicky things that they tossed into this mix. I feel like it might even be under a 200 piece set if you get rid of all the BS that you're never gonna use. Just my opinion, but a lot of guys out there are looking for bits. Look, I'm thinking for the amount of pieces that you're getting, you could go pick up one of those little Cobalt sets like I did for 15 bucks. Find a much better master mechanic set to start off with. Even the Cobalt set where they had everything organized between every wrench and every socket, $300 for 300 pieces. I thought that was a better value overall. My biggest mistake with this clip is that I did not actually take a screenshot of the current price this 270 piece mechanic set was going for. So those of you that actually do know, feel free to put it down in the comments. All right, so 15 bucks for this LED light. Look, I thought it was pretty cool. These lights do come in handy. Toss them underneath the car. The problem is they're only going to run for so long before you need to replace the battery. So might be worthwhile in getting the rechargeable AA batteries for it instead of just putting them in all the time, because you're just going to burn through your money real fast. So there's a Christmas idea. If you don't have rechargeable batteries, or dad doesn't have rechargeable batteries, consider getting him some kind of rechargeable battery set for Christmas, and maybe a charger. Just food for thought, little idea there. Okay, 3-piece pry bar set, striking pry bar set at that, $25 from Husky. I like it. For 25 bucks, I like it, okay? I like the Craftsman ones. We gave those to Lloyd when I was at the dealership. He loves those things. He's still using them. I think for 25 bucks, how could you go wrong, okay? Striking pry bar. You're going to use it to beat it, bend it, etc. Even the most expensive ones don't hold up forever. I've got some Snap-on ones, and they've seen some beatings. So I would say 25 bucks, steal of a deal. Okay, here's what I'm talking about when it comes to the screwdriver set. So what was it? It was like 25 bucks down the main aisle, right? 20 bucks over here in the deals and the bargain bin specials. I didn't see the 4-piece plier set. That might have been something nice that I would have liked to have seen in the bargain bin, maybe for like 10 bucks or something like that. Just food for thought to Home Depot if they're watching. Okay, 3-piece Husky adjustable wrench set, or crescent wrench, right? I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. I get flack for it every time I call it a crescent wrench. But look, 3-piece adjustable set, okay? $12.97, 13 bucks. Those things are gonna come in handy. You're gonna love them. Work it. All right, let's just take a stroll down the main aisle of Husky, because there was a lot of little deals here, and I think some of these deals they had going on are gonna make great stocking stuffers. I mean, even to include some of these pocket knife things that they had going on. So go ahead, let's roll camera so you guys can see the Husky deals as we were getting closer to the toolboxes, and we'll wrap it up with the toolboxes that Husky has to offer. So they had this little short service cart kind of thing. Pretty small, but you know what? If it's a stow and go, you're trying to tuck it underneath the workbench or something like that in the garage. Those of you that own this little tiny Husky box, put it down in the comments whether or not you like it and you found it to be a good value, or Would you rather have gone with a big box? Here's the big Husky box, right? 500 bucks. This is a steal of a deal if I had to say so myself. 500 bucks, you get the 110 outlets, you get the USB, it's got the easy close glide drawers, right? Didn't see any support beams going across their bigger drawers, but overall I thought the depth was there. Last thing we're gonna talk about is this little table that I saw on the way out the door. Had this really rugged iron, kind of look to it. I thought the drawers, the way that they had painted it, looked really good. I liked the way the top also kind of matched the drawers. It seems like something that I probably would have had in here had I not decided to go with the cabinets and I didn't have my welding table right here where I like it. I probably would have gone with something like this. I also like the little table. I didn't see it out on display, but you can actually adjust the height to that table. So I think either one of those would look really cool and be pretty functional as a workbench in your garage or shop. All right, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's content. Really wanted to touch base specifically on Husky here, especially when it comes to their toolboxes and pricing going into the holidays, because now is really the time to buy a toolbox if you're going to, because now is when you're going to save the most. I mean, that's even more than the Labor Day sales event, more than the Veterans Day sales event, more than Memorial Day sales event. I mean, there's so many different sales events, but Christmas and Black Friday is when you're going to get your boxes the cheapest. And don't forget, if you decide to buy it this weekend and in a week or two, it's still there, but it's gone down in price, take your receipt back and get the discount, okay? Because they will honor it. They will honor that price, that new price, so long as it's been less than 15 days since original receipt. I know this because I went through it with my DeWalt box, which was originally $500 or $600, and I ended up getting it for $250 because they put it on Black Friday and I bought it 8 days prior or something like that. So don't be afraid to go back and check pricing on the stuff that you just bought, because you can save a lot of money that way too. Thanks as always for watching my channel, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Cheers and deuces.